Hey travel fam, today we're diving into the weird and wonderful world of Amazon's travel gear section. You know those moments when you're scrolling on Amazon at 2 a.m. and you think, who would invent that? Well, I found 10 of those products, and honestly, some of them are kind of brilliant. From a high-tech jet lag solution used by Navy SEALs to, well, let's just say you're not gonna believe number 10. Seriously, it's out there. We're about to go on a wild ride through the strangest travel innovations you never knew you needed. Buckle up, friends, because this is either gonna revolutionize your travel game or make you question humanity's progress as a species. All right, here we go. Number one, this 9-pack of travel vacuum storage bags. All right, picture this. You're in Paris. You've bought way too many berets, and your suitcase is giving you that judgmental, I told you so look. Enter these vacuum storage bags with their fancy USB pump. Yeah, you heard that right. You can literally shrink your shame of overpacking using your phone's power bank. Now, the best part, the long side opening means you're not wrestling with your clothes like you're trying to stuff a sleeping bag back into its impossibly small stack. You've been there, right? You know the feeling. It's like having a black hole for your clothes, you guys, but one that actually gives them back to you when you get home. So the genius of these bags isn't just in the compression, it's in the variety pack. So you get 3 sizes, which means you can organize your clothes like a game of Tetris. Small bags for your socks and undies, unless you're buying the instant ones, but we'll get to that later. Medium bags for everyday wear, and large bags for that chunky sweater your mom insisted you pack because what if it gets cold in Hawaii? The PA plus PE material sounds fancy, but basically means these bags are tougher than your average Ziploc bag. All right, on to number 2. The Flight Flap Airplane Phone Holder. You guys, this one might be my favorite. Have you ever tried to watch a movie on your phone during a flight by propping it against your water bottle, only to have turbulence turn your makeshift setup into a total disaster? The Flight Flap is here to save your neck, literally. This foldable little phone holder basically is like having a tiny personal assistant who never gets tired of holding your phone at the perfect angle. And since it folds flat, it doesn't add to the Tetris game that is your carry-on bag. Okay, so let me paint you a picture of the Flight Flap in action. You're on hour 6 of your transatlantic flight. The person in front of you has reclined their seat to what can only be described as basically in your lap. Your neck is doing that weird cramping thing from looking down at your phone, and you've already tried and failed to balance it against your sad airplane meal wrapper. Enter the Flight Flap, your new travel BFF. At 9 inches long, it's like a superhero cape for your phone. But this one actually does something useful. The flexible design means you can bend it to just about any angle. If you want to watch your show while lying down completely horizontal in your seat, you can go for it. If you want to position it perfectly for that in-flight Zoom call where you're definitely not going to mention you're on a plane, it's got you covered. And when you're not using it for your phone, it doubles as a book holder, a tablet stand, or even a little shelf for your snacks. That would be me. Just don't try to use it as a pillow. I learned that one the hard way. Ladies and gentlemen, behold number 3, the solution to eating fast food in your car without wearing it. This cup holder tray transforms your vehicle into a little tiny dining room, complete with a phone stand for your entertainment needs. It's like having a business class seat in your Toyota Corolla. Just remember, this is for when you're parked, unless you want your burger to become a flying burger. So picture this, you're at the drive-thru, it's raining, and the only other option is eating inside the restaurant where a kid's birthday party is in full swing. You're just not in the mood. This little tray swoops in like a hero, turning your cup holder into a proper dining table. It's got a 9-inch surface area, which means you can fit a whole meal on there without playing food Jenga. And the padded phone stand lets you catch up on your favorite show while you eat. I'll totally use this thing. The rubber mounting points means it won't scratch your cup holder because apparently that's something we need to worry about. Okay, now the best part. When you're done eating, it becomes command central for your road trip essentials. Just one pro tip. Before you buy this, make sure your cup holder is between 3 and 4.1 inches wide, or you're going to end up with the world's most overqualified phone stand. Number 4. This is a cool one. This is a 5-pack of luggage handle wraps. You ever played the thrilling game of, is that my black suitcase? At the baggage claim? I've totally been there. These neon handle wraps are here to end your losing streak. Made with what they call SBR neoprene, basically that means fancy rubber, these wraps turn your luggage handle into a beacon of hope in a sea of identical bags. It's like putting a neon party jacket on your suitcase handle. Plus, they protect the handle, which means you can stop feeling guilty about treating your luggage like a CrossFit workout when you're running late for your flight. We've all been there. The 5.5 by 4.5 inch wraps are essentially neon billboards that scream, "This one's yours." They come in a pack of 5, so you can easily coordinate all of your bags. The slight elastic in the neoprene means they're not going anywhere. Unlike that time, I tried to identify my bag with a ribbon that lasted for about 3.5 seconds into its journey through the baggage handling system. Yeah, bad idea. All right, number 5. I love this thing. This is an airplane window organization station. You guys, who makes these things up? Finally, somebody solved the eternal question, where do I put my stuff when the person in front of me decides to recline their seat into my lap? Again, with the reclining thing, right? This window-mounted organizer is like having that extra tray table that the person in front of you cannot sabotage. It holds your drinks, your phone, your earbuds, and it just turns that awkward window space into your personal little command center. I got so excited about this product that I had a dream about my first flight with the beverage. It was like discovering a secret VIP upgrade that only window seat passengers know about. You know that awkward window gap that's usually just collecting condensation? This thing transforms it into prime real estate. It holds 2 drinks, which means you can have your water and your coffee, which I actually do. I always order 2 drinks. Your phone gets its own little special spot, so you're not fishing it out from between the seats every time you drop it, which, let's be honest, it happens to all of us at least twice per flight, and ew, the germs. I can't even think about that. Just remember to check if your aircraft is compatible before you buy and pack this one. So here's how it works. It works really well on most Airbus 300s and Boeing 700s, but if you're on an A380 or a 787, you're gonna have to go back to balancing your drink on your knee like a peasant. I'm sorry. You're just gonna have to do it. Number 6, reusable straws. For the environmentally conscious traveler who still wants to enjoy their coconut drink on the beach with a little style, these collapsible metal straws are super cool. They extend out over 9 inches long, which means you can finally reach the bottom of those really tall tropical drinks. The silicone tip means you won't chip a tooth when the plane hits turbulence. And the keychain case ensures you'll always have your straw ready for an impromptu beverage emergency. Why does this feel like something I saw on an episode of The Kardashians? I don't know, it just does. They're like little Swiss Army knives of straws. They collapse into 3 sections like some kind of drink-focused spy gear. The metal cases they come with are really sturdy, and since you get 4 of them, you can attach them to different bags or share them with your family and never be caught strawless in a drink emergency. Pro tip, these are perfect for those fancy airport lounge cocktails. Just try not to feel too smug when you whip out your collapsible metal straw while everyone else is using the paper ones that dissolve halfway through the drink. Can't stand that. Number 7. I'm going to share my personal feelings on this one at the end. But for now, this is for those of us who want to track our seafood diet during vacation. It's a smart scale, and it not only weighs you, but it also calculates 13 different body metrics, which means you can quantify exactly how many pasta dishes in Italy contributed to your enhanced wellness journey. It's FSA eligible, which means you can technically write it off, basically write off that gelato consumption as a health expense, which is fine with me. But let's dive a little deeper into this little judgment machine. At 11 by 7 inches, it's basically the size of an iPad, but significantly more honest with you about your life choices. The storage case it comes with means you can hide it from yourself when you're not ready for the truth about the all-inclusive resort buffet. But here's what makes it actually cool. It syncs with pretty much every fitness app out there, so your phone can create pretty graphs showing you the direct correlation between your pizza consumption and your body fat percentage. The LED display is clear enough to read even through the tears of regret, and the 45-degree angle bottom design means it's not going to tip over when you step on it hesitantly. It even has different modes for adults, athletes, kids, and babies, although I'm not sure why you'd want to weigh a baby on vacation unless you're really committed to tracking everyone's vacation gains. The best part? The unlimited user profiles mean your whole family can track their vacation indulgences, turning personal shame into a group activity. I'm leaving this one home, folks, but my husband thinks it's pretty cool, so here we are. Number 8. I'm digging this portable sound machine. So for those times when your hotel room walls or your cruise ship walls seem to be made of paper, this ultra slim little white noise machine is your tiny guardian of peace. With 17 different sounds, you can choose between rainfall, Buddhist bells, or brown noise, which basically sounds fancy, but it's like low-pitched white noise. The 22-hour battery life means you can drown out your neighbor's 3 a.m. karaoke session for multiple nights without recharging. And at just 0.63 inches thick, that's about the thickness of your phone for reference, it's like they somehow compressed tranquility into pocket size. The 20 volume levels means you can go from gentle background noise to, I can't hear you, party people, with precise control. The memory function is pretty cool. It remembers your last settings. So when you wake up at 3 a.m. to the sound of the couple next door having an intense debate about whether hot dogs are sandwiches, you can just hit one button and dive back into your bubble of peace. And those 17 non-looping sounds, they're actually non-looping, which means you're not going to go crazy noticing the same bird chirp every 30 seconds like with cheaper machines. My personal favorite is the Buddhist bell sound. Nothing says, I'm trying to sleep through your karaoke version of Don't Stop Believin', quite like Zen temple vibes. All right, number 9. This is a jet lag prevention system. When your jet lag solution is trusted by Navy SEALs and Olympic athletes, you know it's either incredibly effective or incredibly expensive. Spoiler alert, probably both. This kit comes with special glasses and supplements that make you feel like you're in a spy movie while actually helping you to adjust to new time zones. It's like having a time machine, except instead of going back in time, you're just trying to convince your body that it's not 3 a.m. when it's actually noon. So let's break down this science fiction kit for tired travelers. First off, it comes with these special light filtering glasses that make you look like you're about to either perform laser surgery or fight robots in the year 2050. But here's the cool part. They actually work with your body's circadian rhythm, which is fancy talk for that thing that makes you want to faceplant into your breakfast when you're jet lagged. The supplement pack includes everything from tart cherry, apparently that's the fancy high flavanol kind, to omega-3s and something called tailor-dosed melatonin, which sounds way more sophisticated than the melatonin gummies I usually buy. The app tells you exactly when to take each supplement and wear the glasses, making you feel like you're following some kind of special ops protocol. And since it's all made in the USA, you can pretend you're supporting national security. The round trip all-inclusive kit means you're covered for both directions of your trip, which is good because the only thing worse than westbound jet lag is undoubtedly eastbound jet lag. My favorite part, you can technically say you're using the same jet lag technology as Navy SEALs, which is a pretty cool conversation starter. All right, we're on to the last one, friends. Number 10. Finally, the product that makes you question everything. Instant underpants in a tin. Just add water and voila, emergency underwear. It's like those grow-in-water dinosaur toys, but for your dignity. They claim it fits most children and small adults, which really makes you wonder about the market research behind this product. But let's dig deep into this marvel of modern engineering. The underpants come compressed into a pellet that fits in a 2.5-inch round tin, which is simultaneously impressive and concerning. It's like they took a regular pair of underwear and put it through some kind of black hole compression chamber. The instructions are beautifully simple. Just add water. Because apparently, the one thing missing from the embarrassment of needing emergency underwear is the added joy of having to wear damp ones. The product description helpfully points out that these are unisex, which I suppose is comforting if you're in an underwear emergency and you can't be picky about style options. But here's my favorite part. They market this as a solution for when you need underpants in a hurry. I have so many questions about the scenarios that they envision. Are people frequently finding themselves in high-speed underwear emergencies? Is there a black market for compressed undies? Did somebody wake up one day and think, you know what the world needs? Instant underwear. This might be the most bizarre travel product I have ever encountered, and I once reviewed a portable bidet. Remember their slogan, it's better to have damp underpants than no underpants at all. Words to live by, I suppose. And there you have it, folks. From vacuum sealed shame to instant underwear, these products prove that there's no problem too weird for Amazon sellers to solve. We've covered everything from high-tech jet lag solutions used by elite military personnel to emergency undies that come in a tin. Truly the duality of modern travel innovation. So, which one would you actually try? Let me know in the comments below. And if you've ever had to use instant underwear, if you are brave enough, please share that story. We all would love to hear it. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more travel gear reviews that make you question reality. Until next time, safe travels, everyone. And remember, always pack extra regular underwear because damp emergency undies sound like a last resort we'd all rather avoid. Until next time, we'll see you on the high seas.